over there. Clumsy challenge from Anima. Now what can Finland do with this? You can be absolutely sure that Marco Salaranta, their coach, has been working on set-piece moves. Badu is organising her defensive wall. Greenan has joined that wall. Well, Yang is there if they want a left-footed delivery. They've worked on this. But Nigeria stayed strong and organised. Yang has to make her way back to the left-hand side. Ginilla brings in Kaisa Vonen. She's the oldest in the Finnish squad. 7th of January. A week earlier she'd have missed out entirely and had to play in a different edition of the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. She'd have been eligible for Jordan. Abdullahi. Again, a clear shirt tug there, and the referee's seen it. Well, she's let a couple of shirt tugs go. Other referees have been a bit stricter on it. Didn't really stop Opong, did it? She just kept going. Bulgare brings that down. All in all, this wasn't a great free kick from Ghana. And Kila. Good pace from Kosala. Her progress is stopped. Well, that's lovely skill from Juvonen. And Keeler. Yang trying to nip in. It should be a corner. Well, when they had a free kick a moment ago, Finland came up with something inventive. It didn't quite work. Now they have a corner. Set plays are so important as we get ready for the first substitution of the match. Dana Leskinen, who also played against New Zealand, she came on as a substitute in that one. She is replaced by Jenny Cantana. Well, they take a short one. Well claimed by the goalkeeper. Well, it is a striker for a striker. Coach Marco Salaranta does like to maintain his formation. Let's have another look. Yeah, it's clearly gone out of play. Kosola, and right in front of the assistant as well. Couldn't keep it in. Emi Siren with the turn, unfortunately for her, couldn't keep possession. Yang all the way back to the goalkeeper. Tunila. Should be a keeper's ball, safely in the hands of Grace Boisdoux of Halifax Ladies. Good touch from Bougre. Anima won't get to that. Well, Finland still with more possession, but still struggling to really open up the Ghana defence. Squirted wide by Nkila, sorry, by Kosola. Drifted inside. Well, Kosola gets herself into a good position, but when the shot is sent goalwards, it's wide of the target and it lacks power as well. That's not a great clearance. Good work from Kantanen, the substitute. And I know Vurinen was waiting in the middle. Kosola trying to get her teammates going. This is an important half of football for Finland. If they lose the opening two, it's highly unlikely that they will progress. Their final game against Uruguay could well be between two teams who are not going to go any further. And it's a shame. Turinen made room for the cross really well and unfortunately sent it behind for a goal kick. And Zadote, very thoughtful coach, was a defender in his playing days with Ashanti Gold. Won 3 leagues with them. Abdullahi just knocked off balance as she took the shot. It will be a corner. Good defending from Joanna Tunila. Remember, an Abdullahi hat-trick, Mumuni and Pokua goals made it 5-0 against Uruguay. We've had another from Pokua and another from Abdullahi today. Shekere. Rare touch for Tweneboa. Ball is more often at the other end of the pitch when Ghana are in possession. Abdullahi can't quite get to that ball from Grace Owusu. Huta desperately needs a simple pass on. That's what happens when she tries to release it. Real danger now. Abdoulaye has support. Pokua. It's good goalkeeping. Well, Ghana found themselves really in behind the Finland defence there, but they couldn't add a third goal. Here's Grace Owusu. Good tackle from Yang. Sekiri. Back it goes to Twiniboa. Noshi across on the cover. Nina Noshi of Valued Girls and Justice Twiniboa form quite a barrier in front of their goalkeeper. Juvonen brings it forward. Here's Emi Siren. Again, a keeper's ball. Not the best of crosses. Finland aren't really helping themselves when they get into decent positions. That's a good ball wide from Juvonen to bring in Sirin, but back to Juvonen it goes. As it goes into Huta. Ghana step in, win it back. Now they can start thinking about a counter-attack. Siren, they work it into Enkila. This could be dangerous. Oh, how close to a third. Well, when a goal is scored, they play Seven Nation Army, and I think somebody was a bit trigger happy there because the music started to play, but the ball did not cross the line. An hour played, 2-0 to Ghana, not 3. Una Siren. Forward by Tunila. Here's Huta. But again, the move breaks down. Well, it stays 2-0, but what an attempt that was. She really does provide a goal threat, doesn't she, Abdoulaye? Of course, there was an earlier chance too, where Abdoulaye, good strength there from her. Well, she fed Pokua, but Pokua needed an extra touch and it all went away. You're going to see the first yellow card of the game. There's the challenge. And into the book goes Nana Yang. It's her first of the tournament. Two means a bang. Don't want to miss a game, do you? There aren't that many at a tournament like this. Yang. Yuvonen. Bit of space. And then Keelan showing great determination. Not kept in. Frustrating for Huta. Unasiran with the header. Well, as it's nodded forward there by Pokua, Abdullahi is caught offside. Otherwise, could have been more nervous moments for Anna Koivunen in the Finnish goal. Ghana have also been at 3 senior Women's World Cups. Not left the groups in any of them. Ghana are going to make their first change. Well, we saw the lively substitute Susie Tai against Uruguay, and she is on again, replacing Mavis Owusu. It's the same change. She goes to the right wing. It's possible the coach finds it really difficult to choose between them. Tai of Lady Strikers was really lively when she came on. Just turned 16. Huta. Here's Huta again. Kosala wants it. And then given away. Pokua back helping and winning the ball for her team. But that's going to be a foul. Too much grappling. And Ovurinen is penalised. Tai. Abdullahi. Oh, lovely from Abdullahi. Lovely work from Abdullahi. Oh, the header from Anima caught Vonen right in the mouth. Sorry, Emi Siren right in the mouth. That's an untouch from Tunila. he didn't make the most of it. Well, the meeting in this stadium, the Estadio Charrúa in Montevideo, on Tuesday between Ghana and New Zealand should be absolutely fascinating. First of all, we can see what New Zealand will do against the hosts later tonight. Has done well, eventually taken away from her, and now there's real danger. Abdullahi takes the shot early and really wastes the opportunity when you consider her goal-scoring record. Well, first of all, the Finnish defence was very exposed here. She decided to shoot from a long way out and sent it wide. Well, she's got 4 goals in the tournament. She certainly had opportunities to add to that tally in this game, apart from the one she did get in the first half. And Marcos Salaranta still trying to organise his players, trying to get them to push forward and maybe get themselves back into the game, but they can't afford to leave gaps in the defence like they did just then. And Keeler comes away with the ball. The referee is concerned about Pokua. Pokua is feeling her hamstring. Since she went down, she has hardly moved. Well, this is how it happened. She's really just pulled up on her own. She's committed a foul. It's going to be a free kick to Finland. Well, it would be a blow to Ghana if they had to do without Milo Pakua. They have, of course, got Fusena Mumuni to bring on. Mumuni, who went off injured in the opening fixture for Ghana. Pakua hobbles off, no doubt to receive more treatment. Sadote doesn't give much away, but he has got this Ghana side very well organised, and there's plenty of talent in the team as well. And he managed to get it onto the head of the central defender, Kaisa Juvonen, which was the idea, but the header went wide. Referee wants the ball still. And there's the free kick. That's always drifting well wide of Wadu's goal. Well, inside the final 20 minutes, Ghana haven't added to the 2 goals they scored in the first half. Finland, you have to say, have not really come close to scoring at all. And you can track Ghana's involvement in FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup finals right back to 2008 in New Zealand. In 3rd in 2017. You do wonder whether they might go further still this time round. will be revealed as the tournament progresses. Meanwhile, there's going to be a change with the fullback Emi Siren going off. And it's a more attacking player in Vilma Koivisto who will come on. She played on the left side of midfield last time. See what they do now. And Enkila gets it back to Juvonen, and then back to Enkila. It'll be a Finland throw. First touch for Koivisto. Not a great ball by Tunila. Finland struggling to retain possession, but they've got it back now with Una Siren. Nice take from Huta, good skill. Is Siren again. Koivisto's gone for goal. The goalkeeper has not dealt with it. And Jenni Kantanen gets Finland's first goal of this FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. Well, it was a substitute who went for goal. It bounced off the goalkeeper. So a pretty simple finish for Jenni Kantanen. It's 2-1. Well, is there a comeback on the cards for Finland? Or will that sting Ghana into further attacking action? We still have quarter of an hour to play. Plenty of time for Finland. Well, Finland have got their tails up now. Emphatic clearance by Norshi. What a tackle. Brilliant. From Enkila, the captain. Huta tries to bring in Kantanen. Tunila. Well, there's a new vigour about Finland at the moment. Can they turn that into another goal? They've got a corner. Grace Badu doesn't need me to tell her that she should have held that. Should never have bounced off her like that. Provide a simple chance for Kantanen. Badu's come a long way for it. It's been cleared off the line. Well, Finland really going for it now. Janila. That's a good ball. Well, it's ambitious from Kosola. Right across the face of the goal in the end. Let's have a look at this corner. Boadu came for it, the substitute Kantan, and shortly after scoring had a go at goal. But it was kept off the line. That's the value of having someone drop back onto the goal line when your goalkeeper comes out to try and claim the ball. Well, this is a different Finnish team all of a sudden. They've been absolutely lifted by that goal. They're playing with a lot more composure. Ghana are going to make a substitution. Off comes Jacqueline Owusu. There's a lot of good work in defensive midfield, and we get a first appearance at this FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup for Faustina Edu, another of the Halifax Ladies players. Nossi with the header. Didn't make the most of that. Here's Tunilla. Well, the substitute Faustina Edu has gone into a very defensive position at the moment. Norshi has come out of the back line into a real sort of sweeping in front of the back four position. It's almost like a 4-1-3-2 now. It's quite clear that Ghana want to hold on to what they have. It's a long way out for a shot at goal. Ambitious. And over from Kaisa Kuvonen. Kuvonen of Tampere. Finland still with more of the possession, 57%. But they have had some more attempts on goal, and 3 of them on target, 1 of them resulting in a goal. Clear a foul as you like from Jenny Kantanen. Just the 1 yellow card shown, and that was to Jan. Nossi. Well, the goalkeeper just did enough. Anima was in there. Well, being released from the back line has enabled Norshi to get forward on that occasion. I think a coach would prefer to see her a little bit more in front of the defence. leaving the attacking play to others. That's a good challenge to make sure that Animar couldn't get a shot away. And while we looked at that replay, there's been another change for Finland with the striker Jenna Topra coming on and replacing Vurinen. Again, coach Saloranta likes to maintain his 4-4-2 formation with the diamond in midfield. Kuta. Fontanen hoping to get a free kick. She's done well in the end to find Siren. And that's going to fall for Abdullahi. Abdullahi forced a little bit wider than she would have liked. Good defending by Juvonen.
Morocco transformed. Don't worry.
It's in our first game in the Stadio Charrua, in which both teams have scored. Well, Yang has to be careful. She has already been yellow carded. Well, they brought the left-footed Grace Animar over because they want to get a bit of in-swing on this free kick. Interestingly, no Ghana player currently in the penalty area. They're obviously going to make their runs, try and time them to get onto the delivery from Animar. Animar instead goes for goal. Oh, it's flown in. Oh, it's an unfortunate moment for Anna Koivunen in the Finland goal. She was expecting a cross instead. Animar knew exactly what she was doing here. She's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper has really flapped up that. It's a shame for her because she's kept goal really well in this tournament despite having conceded 8 goals. And you do wonder whether that is that now for Finland. Grace Animar gets her first goal of this FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. You get the feeling that Ghana are cruising to 6 points out of a possible 6. Tunila. Well, still Finland trying to make something happen. Koivisto. Huta. It stayed out. Oh, Finland will look back on some opportunities in this second half. Wonder how they've only managed to score once. Well, let's not forget that there were some real opportunities for Ghana as well. It's been a really entertaining game, particularly the second half. And Nana Young then sends in a shot that goes straight at Boadu. Well, Huta is unmarked and is really well picked out. She's onside. Goalkeeper goes to ground, but there are enough defenders back. It's going to be a corner as Ghana goes straight to the other end. We'll just have another look at that because we missed the build-up as we were looking at that chance for Huta. Only just wide, and it's taken a touch, so it will be a corner. Abdullahi offers such a goal threat. Interesting to see how New Zealand deal with her. Hammered forward. Clever touch from Huta. Topra trying to get onto it. But you just get the feeling now that as we move towards the last minute that Finland left their surge a little bit too late. They've got better as the game has gone on. They didn't offer much in the first half, but we've seen a much improved performance from Finland in the second half. Strong challenge from Edu. Wait for the whistle, says the referee. That's her message to Annika Huta of HJK. Well, they've put Yang in the wall or on the edge of it. Huta is there, over the ball. 3 minutes have been added. It's left for Huta to strike, and the deflection could have taken it anywhere. The corner is what Finland will get. Well, there are a couple of decoy runs. Juvonen drifted away. And Huta struck the ball off a Ghanaian defender for a corner which Yang will take. She's left-footed, so it'll be an outswinger. Ooh, it drops right to two Finnish players. Well gathered by Anima, and an intelligent ball as well. Well, that could have been that, but Abdullahi has had a lot of opportunities in this second half, just wasn't able to find the net. It stays 3-1. Final substitution for Ghana. Off goes Pokua, the scorer of that goal. Seems a long time ago now. Came on 6 minutes, second of the tournament, and Tutua gets a few minutes of action, her first of this FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. She's 15 at the moment, Abigail Tutua. She'll be 16 on Sunday. Here's Anima. And the first touch for Tutua. Gets her shot away, but straight into the hands of Anna Kuvoinen. And you could see the disappointment on Kuvoinen's face when she was fooled rather by Anima for that free kick goal that made it 3-1 and really ended Finland's hopes of getting something out of this game. A little stumble by Juvonen. Taya. Good determined defending from Young. And Keeler, cleverly done, let the ball do the work. Topra. Now Kosola. Huta. Back to Young it goes. And there goes the final whistle. Oh, tears, what a shame, because they have battled so bravely that they know that with 2 defeats, things are not looking good for Finland. Their second half performance did them proud, but they lose by 3 goals to 1 to Ghana. Well, such a shame to see tears on the final whistle, and particularly from the goalkeeper, Anna Koivunen, who did so well. And then, I think, blames herself for being outwitted by Grace Animar for the goal that made it 3-1. And very sportingly, the Ghana players were commiserating there with the Finland players, offering their congratulations and condolences as well. And Hannah Young is inconsolable. But it really was a good game, and particularly the second half, which flowed from end to end. There were chances at both ends created by both teams. But it's Ghana who can celebrate at the end. 6 points out of 6, 8 goals scored. Well, Finland players must get their chins up and prepare for a trip to Maldonado on Tuesday, where they will take on Uruguay. And the Ghana players going round and taking the applause of the crowd. Great celebrations. 6 points out of 6 for
Why? Because we've kept our ambition reasonable in the aspect of qualifying to the next stage, although we have a game at hand against New Zealand.
The moments in the game where the Finland finished were attacking your side and then resulted in a goal. What do you think resulted in that?
Well, let me first say, I didn't underrate the opposition. In fact, having taken a commanding lead 2-0, I wonder why this opposition came back strongly against us. We were fortunate to score the 3rd goal, otherwise it was going to be a pressure on us.
8 goals in 2 matches. Is this the best you've seen of Team Ghana on, and what next for your team? You made it to the next stage of the competition. What next?
Well, we still have a lot of corrections to make, and at the same time, make sure that we come up to the standard required as we play our last game and then get ready for the quarterfinals.
Thank you very much, coach.
still have a game to play, and their coach is already starting the preparations for that. And the first thing they've got to do is wipe the tears from their eyes.